Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video was one that was requested in my Sephora haul video because I did my unboxing of what I picked up during the Sephora sale, and I was talking about the Danessa Myricks Lightwork palette that was just released a couple months ago, and I picked it up during the sale and I never got a chance to use it, but a couple people in the comments asked for a dedicated video of this palette. So we did swatches, we played around with a bunch of different shades, even underneath the eye, because I don't usually put chromes, shifts, glitters underneath there, but I just wanted to use as many shades out of this palette as I possibly could, and we just see what it is all about. But you guys, before we jump into this video, if you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below, hit the bell for notifications, new videos, and if you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. But if you want to see how I got this eye look using the Danessa Myricks Lightwork palette, just keep watching. Okay, you guys, this video is long overdue. I did my Sephora haul and try on like a month ago now, which, oh, by the way, Sephora for Christmas, the holidays, this season is doing another 20% off for gift giving. Okay, so there were a couple things in my shopping cart that I had saved over from the last sale. So I just purchased some more of those things and I was like, okay. But this is from the last Sephora sale that I picked up. This is the Danessa Myricks Lightwork volume is V5. I know there's a few. I think VI is 4 and I have that one. This I think is 5. I'm horrible with Roman numerals. But in the video I asked if y'all wanted a dedicated video, and I got a couple requests for a dedicated video, so I'm really excited for it. This does show like on here what type of shadow it is, but look at these colors. So I'm really excited. I do know that I need to go ahead and swatch them, because the other thing with the Lightwork palette, when I swatched the one, what was it, like 6-7 months ago now? Maybe almost a year ago now that it was out, how they look in the pan is not how they swatched. And they are so beautiful, just spectacular, honestly. So I need to go ahead and swatch these, and looking at some of these, like the shade Loved, just in the pan, or even like Powerful, and how it shows on camera is kind of like a green, but in the pan it looks like magenta purple. Like, I don't know what I want to do. I know that I pulled this palette, the Estée Lauder Celestial Glow. I just used this yesterday for like kind of a, they're calling it a latte look now, where it's just like browns, and we're going to do like a brown smoky eye and then put a beautiful shimmer or 2 or 3 in there. But I need to go ahead and swatch these. I'm so mad that it took me this long, but if you saw my recent life update video, which should now be like 3 or 4 videos ago, there were some things that happened. And makeup has always been one of those things that I can use as a distraction, and this is one of those that is going to be amazing for that. So let me go ahead, swatch the shadows, and see which way we want to go with this, how many I want to use and combine together, and see if I can find a way forward. Okay, you guys, I was gonna go ahead and swatch them on my arm and then do the B-roll like I've been doing, but looking at these, I think I just want to swatch them on camera with you. There's one YouTuber that I follow out of Europe. She goes by Missa, but she will literally just hold her arm up and swatch them live with you. And I think that's what I kind of want to do, because looking at these, and I already swatched 4 of them, I know that doing the swatches how I have been recently is not going to do it justice. Okay, honestly, so this first one is Resilient, and I'm gonna, oh, this is so weird to me because, all right, so I went and swatched it all the way across, and honestly, I feel like it needs more. Look at that. It shows up in the pan as blue, but Resilient, which is considered like soft energy. And also on the sheet, it says it's a Heavenly Halo. This shade, depending on what I use, will be a beautiful like inner corner or on the brow bone. It is very glittery. It's kind of a soft, icy, oh, I love this blue. The blue is stunning. Then we have Radiant. Let me see. So, oh, look at that. This is kind of a peachy orange to gold. This shade is absolutely stunning. I'm not really feeling like sun vibrant vibes right now, especially being that it's winter, but part of me is kind of like, just go with it because it's beautiful. I'm also only 2 shades in. This next one is Centered. Look how foiled that is. This is Centered. All right, so we're going to, right? Oh, look at that. And it looks like it has like a peachy, even like a pink underhue. Oh my goodness. It's kind of a pressed chrome flake. This says it's a fusion flake. Okay, which is different than these two right here, which are Heavenly Halos. But if you look, they're a little bit like chunkier of flakes, vice loose like glitter particles. Oh, okay. And then we have Protected, which, look at that. It kind of has like a purpley blue hue. You guys, I had to take a phone call really quick, but Sochu is now sharing my chair with me, so if I'm a little pushed over, it's because she thinks she owns my chair. All right, so I just swatched Protected, which, oh, look at how icy and beautiful that is. It has purple to like periwinkle blue glitter particles. It's so, so stunning. Just the first 4 shades. Look at those. And this one is also a Heavenly Halo, and so is the next shade that I swatch. Okay, this next shade, this is Evolving. Look at that. It is kind of like a minty green. Let's see. Look at how stunning that is. I should honestly be starting them like right here on the center. Live and learn. I've never done live swatches like this. Look at that. It is so stunning. It's a minty green, but it looks like it has kind of a like yellowish gold glitter mixed in to give it a different effect. Oh my. Now I'm into the second row. And this second row has the Silk Press shifters. This first one is Strong. Look at that. I'm gonna start shifting them over. Oh, look at how chromatic that is. Oh my goodness. This has the darkest like navy blue with like a light blue shift in it. Oh, that is stunning. This palette is not disappointing me, and we're only 6 shades in. This one is great. Look at that. This one is Brave. It looks light blue in the pan. But it kind of has like a green shift. Oh, and it has like blue, green, purple, and pink glitter. Oh, look at that. Whatever am I going to do? Okay, this next shade is fierce. It is a bronzy gold in the pan. But it looks like fire red. Like, look at that. Oh my goodness. And it even has like a dark under hue to it. I really want to play with the blues though. And I kind of want to play with the pink, the purpley pinky shade Protected. We still have more shades. I'm not even close to being done. I'm only halfway. Because this shade is Fearless. Oh, look at that. This one is actually, it's hard to like see it and describe it over here. I think that's why I was doing them right here. It's kind of like an icy blue with like fire orange shades in there, which is why this would be a cohesive shade into like the oranges. Look at that. This shade is loved. Oh, look at this. Okay. I'm gonna try and move them back over to where I can actually see them. That pink is stunning, but it does have like yellow, orange, pink, and kind of like a lime green glitter in it. Oh, do you see how beautiful that is? I'm trying to get it to focus on my arm and not my face right now. Look at those. And then we have Healed. I'm gonna take them as far down my arm as I possibly can. Look at that purple. Can we focus? So this actually has kind of like a scarab effect. There's a shade in here that makes it do the black to purple with a green shift in it. All right, I'm gonna wipe these off so I can have more room. I want to be able to compare all of them, but obviously that's just not how it's gonna be today. If only I had longer arms. Oh, they are staining my arms. Okay, we are clean and reset. We have 7 more shades. My arm is completely glittery and it's quite stunning. If I was in, what's the movie, Twilight, I would be a perfect vampire. My skin is like glistening. This one is Inspiring and it's picking up like it's silver. This kind of has like a purpley hue to it. Okay, there's a delivery guy, so the dogs are gonna freak out now. It's such a foiled silver, but it looks like it has like a lilac under hue. Look at that. It's not translating on my monitor. I'm really hoping that on camera I've noticed that how it picks up on the camera is not necessarily how it translates on my monitor, but that's okay. As long as you can see it. And then this one is Abundant. Look at that green. I'm gonna put that right. That green is kind of an emerald to black. So stunning. Maybe that's the look. Do the greens with the purpley. That might be fun. All right, and then we're into the bottom row. And these are Molten Metals, Suede Shimmers, Cushion Chromes. All right, so this one is a Molten Metal, which is Invincible. And so yes, I have this like silvery shade right here, but let's see. Okay, so this one is a little more glittery than chromatic. Oh, I still like Inspiring. I'm drawn to this shade and this shade right now. And then we have a Suede Shimmer, and this one is Unstoppable, which... it looks orange. But it does have like a blue and silver like glitter in it. That's actually quite interesting. It's kind of like coppery. All right, this is a Cushion Chrome in the shade Powerful. Oh, this one is something else. Oh, look at that. The way it swatches, it comes across as like black, dark gray, but it actually has like a burgundy shade. That is beautiful. Okay, and then we have two Suede Shimmers. This first one is Unbreakable. Ooh. Let's see. Right. It's kind of like a cranberry magenta. I still love this shade though. And then Enough. And it's kind of a like grassy green, but I still like this green over this one just because of the way it plays. It's kind of like a leafy green. Okay, you guys, I am more confused now than I was before I swatched these shades. I think we're gonna go with green and purple though. We're gonna see, we're gonna try, and hopefully my vision comes to light. But I think we're gonna do greens and the purpley, like lighter shades. So let me go clean everything up and prep my eyes, and we will dive into this palette. Okay, you guys, eyes are primed, and we are gonna dive into the Estee Lauder Celestial Glow. This is a limited edition eyeshadow that was part of a holiday gift set that they had, but I'm literally just using the brown shades to give us some depth on the outside. I might deepen it up with the black. I haven't decided, but just going into this light brown shade first to put it in the crease. I'm gonna use this today for work. And then I just popped a shimmer from ColourPop. I like this palette because it's easy to grab, quick on the go. I'm going into this darker shade. You can honestly do whatever you want in the crease. I just don't want to do anything too crazy today because I don't want to distract from the bright shades of the chromes and the glitters that are in this palette. I just want kind of like they keep calling it a latte eye, but I'm just giving some brown base, maybe a little like smoky depth on the outside, but I'm keeping as much of like, that's the other thing. I can bring this over as much as I want. The chromes are gonna go down on top of it beautifully. Just the way they swatched, I have no doubt in my mind how beautiful these shades are gonna be on top of whatever color you decide to put down as your base, if you use a base at all. Going back into lighter brown, just on the outer edge to smooth that out a little bit. I took the darker shade a little too high. Just on a small pencil brush, I'm going to go into this black shade just in the outer corner to smoke it up slightly. Yesterday I used my compacted smudge brush and did way more smoky than I was planning. See, I just want some depth right there. That's all it takes. Because the other thing is, when I go in with the fluffy brush on top of it with the brown, it's going to make it a deeper brown than a black. And this will get cleaned up when I do my base products. Swept it away just beautifully. Now, into the Lightworks palette from Danessa. I'm going to go into the shade Abundant. This one I am going to, as much as I want to pick it up on a finger and pat it down, I want to pick it up with a dry brush and just make sure that it's isolated to like this area. I also want to see how it like performs with the brush, and if I need to use my finger instead, I will. So I picked it up. Okay, it's going to pick it up. It's going to take forever. We tried. All right, so I picked it up ever so slightly because I want to build this. That is quite beautiful. It is not translating on camera. Now, I kind of want to use Evolving up here, but I want to use Inspiring, which is that silver. Which direction to go? I stuck with the green. I think because the Evolving is a Heavenly Halo, I want to do Inspiring first, and then I'll do Evolving up top, and then Protected, which is that Heavenly Halo purpley shade, like right here. Okay, going into the shade Evolving, I'm gonna pick that up on my ring finger. See if I can just put it above right here. It's just a lighter shade. It's not as concentrated as this green. That was really pretty. And now I'm going to go into the shade Inspiring. I'm going to pick that up on my ring finger. Now the trick is to mix them together to make them look like they transmit, to make sure they're cohesive. And just blending them back and forth, they start getting that like greenish to silver hue. Get a pretty good blend of the silver into the green, and then that shade Evolving on top. Now into the shade Protected, and this one is the like light purpley hue. I'm gonna pick that up on my pinky. See if I can get that right here. Oh wow. I don't know if you can see that. And I don't normally put glitter in my crease because it kind of disappears, but I can kind of like see it on top of this silvery shade. I literally have Mardi Gras on my eyelid right now, minus a dark, dark purple. I'm gonna leave the inner corner for right now until I do everything else because I want to use that shade Resilient, which is the bluish shade that I was saying would be beautiful for the inner corner. It was the first shade I swatched. So I'm going to hold off on that. I'm going to do this eye, and I'll come back after I've done all my face products so we can finish off the inner corner and the under eye. And I haven't decided if I want to do brown underneath and then a little bit of a chrome. We'll figure it out here in a minute. Okay, you guys. Now that I have my base products on, I can definitely see my eyes so much better. I always get distracted by my like face without like being smoothed out with my foundation, and that sounds weird, but I have a lot of redness. I have a lot of like spots. I like them to be clean, clear canvas. I feel like once I have my base products on, my eyes stand out so much more. I don't know if you can see like the green, the silver, the purple into the lighter green. It just, I really like it. And I don't usually, like I said, I don't usually put my shimmers into my crease. You don't necessarily see them, but I feel like when my eyes do close or you just get that like glimpse, it's that surprise of a twinkle. And it does come down a little bit into the darker green, so you get that shift. I love that. Absolutely love that. Now, I think what I want to do is do the lighter brown underneath here and a smidge of the darker brown. I'm not going to bring the black under, but I feel like I want to use one of the darker chromes and see if I can get those to like place ever so slightly. We're going to try, we're going to see. I have a way forward. I have an idea. Whether or not it works is a whole nother story. All right, so into the light brown. And this one I'm going to bring down a little bit more so it's more of a smoky. That way when I put the chrome on there, you still have the brown, but the chrome will still stand out because it has the backing of the light brown shadow. And any other products that I've used for like base and everything, those will be linked down below. So if you're interested in what I have on my skin, mind you, I am a 39-year-old oily to combination, especially in the winter. So if that helps and you want to know like what other products I have on, check the drop down box. They're usually down there. All right, now into this darker shade. Just to build it a little bit. I do know that I need to deepen up just the outer corner a little bit, so I'm going to go into this black shade. I'm not going to go in very heavy. I just want to enunciate it a little bit more. Because it kind of looks great right now. And then I'm going to take my smudge brush, my crease brush, go into the lightest brown and just right here on top of the black and into the crease a little bit. Let me see if I can find another brush. This one will work. I just used this when I used the Kama Cosmetics like Chrome Flakes or whatever. This hopefully will pick it up and do what it needs to do. First, I'm going to do the inner corner and the brow bone, and I'm going to use Resilient for that. Just on my little pencil brush. And that's going to come into the eye a little bit more, only because I didn't bring these shades all the way forward. So you still get that like icy blue. Look how stunning that is. I do need my fluffy highlighter brush. We're gonna see, because it is kind of glittery. It may just be glittery in the brow bone area, but there's nothing on there besides the eyeshadow primer, so it should stick to the primer. That is beautiful. I don't know if it's doing justice on camera. Very icy, very pretty. Now the hardest part, what shade to put underneath here. Because I do have the purple, I have the silver, I have the greens. I kind of want to use this purpley shade, Powerful. So this shade right here is the one that I'm going to try and pick up and ever so precisely drag it under. It's picking up. Now whether or not it goes in places, I know what I'm going to do. Setting spray, water, anything will help liquefy. This is when I wish I knew where my silicone brushes were. Okay. I don't know if it is picking up on camera how beautiful it is in person. You guys, I really like this. This palette is so good. So good. I know there's some people that do not like the price point, but you're gonna get the most amazing quality from these shimmers, chromes, just, they're so beautiful. Let me go do liner, brows, mascara. I'll tell you what I have on my lips. I'm using the Maracuja Juicy Shift from Tarte. I have the green one, which is limeade. I've just been doing this instead of like lipstick or anything because the winter air is not my friend right now. And after like 24 hours of traveling from Spain back home, my skin is just dehydrated. So I'm just trying to like freshen it all back up. And these, I just ordered the shimmer ones. But you guys, let me go do everything else and I'll be back with the final look. Okay, you guys, this is the final look. Let me know your thoughts. I am very intrigued by the chromes and the shimmers in this palette. I am so glad that I picked it up, but like I said, the price point is pretty hefty. I want to say it was like $100 something. I did purchase it during the Sephora sale, which was 20% off. Otherwise, I don't know that I would have purchased it for the full price, but that's just me. Not everyone feels the same way. I can also tell you that based off of the quality and the formulations of duochromes, shifts, glitters, you're going to pay a higher price point. There are some indie brands that are more affordable, but it just depends on what you're looking for and what you're using them for. Sometimes, like I pick up from Kema Cosmetics, I will pick up their individuals, like their chrome flakes or their loose glitters, and then I use the Lit Cosmetics Daily Wear Glitter Glue. There's also a couple other ones. I should put a collection together and do a video on my favorite duochromes. Let me know if that is something that you're interested in, and I can absolutely do that probably after the beginning of the year. Just go through the entire collection, see what duochrome shifts, glitters, like the different formulations, and let you know what are my favorites. Let me know, is that something that you want? I will absolutely do that. Just put it in the comments. Also, let me know your thoughts on this. Are you picking up the palette? Did you already pick it up? Can you see the difference in the shades? My monitor is not helping me right now. Just the way it looks in the mirror, I'm really hoping it translates on camera. I'm absolutely in love with this. And then the shade underneath the eyes, it just peeks through the eyelashes and I absolutely love it. Let me know your thoughts, you guys. But that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. Hit the bell for notifications, new videos. And if you like this video, make sure you hit a big thumbs up. Until my next video, you guys, bye. I'll see you in the next one.